We made it. Take a look. This is the final Walker Turner piece that has to come down. It just joined us some months back. Let's get it off the trailer and in place. Well, we did it. It's here. The last Walker Turner has made the trip. Joined the team. So there's a video where I buy this 14-inch bandsaw, and I searched all over the place, different states, with a little pocket of money, and broke my piggy bank right close to home, about 8 miles away. Best deal also. I think that's funny how that worked out. Now, it didn't come with this fence and didn't come with this miter. However, I had bought one years ago, a driver line model. Now, driver line was made by Walker Turner, and it was one step below their commercial stuff. But as it turns out, the fence fits like a charm. This was here, that joined it. And this, again, Walker Turner made the driver line, so likely these pieces could be the same, if not just similar. Now, it's sitting cattywampus here because I don't want the corner to protrude past the cabinet. Now, the cabinet came over here because I'm plugging in cords to these two receptacles, and I don't want people walking by and snagging on the cords. So the cabinet's covering the cords. This is a great flat surface for a workshop. Now, you know, flat surfaces in workshop are good because they're very easy to dust compared to something like this. See, I can just walk by here anytime and just dust this. Perfect for a workshop. Now, I've got this positioned here. I'm pretty sure this will stay here. I'm pretty sure this will stay here. Sometime in the future, you know, maybe next year, we'll move things around. But what I also like is it's open down here. Oh, what's this? Oh, sorry about that. Never mind. It's open right here because you can vacuum out sawdust as the need arises. And again, on this side, it's not coming into the workspace area. So I like that. Now, that's set up. That's good to go. This is a planer that needs a little more work. I've got it freed up except for one of these pillars, and then this deck will go up and down. It is working, but it's 220. It may not sit here. This might not be its permanent home, but for now it's fine. Sorry about that. Now, I've been having a lot of fun with this saw. My Walker Turner is broken. I broke it. So there's the broken piece. And then here is the saw model. In the meantime, I came across this Delta, and I'll tell you what, this thing is a monster. The first trip was just getting it here. Next trip was getting these wings bolted on. They're pretty heavy. It was fun. Got that on there, and then on Craigslist I found this, and I was going to go to pay the guy, and he just gave it to me. That was kind of neat. So this is all working, and I'll tell you, these old saws, they are monsters. You can talk right over that saw. Isn't that something? They are crazy strong, and it cuts like butter. Love it. Love it. Really worked out well. And this is that brand for the planer. So the table saw can take an 8-foot sheet to the left, where I'm pointing, and you can work with it with this longer extended fence. It's going to be a dream to work with. I've done some work with it already. Over here we've got the Walker Turner drill presses. There's another video about these two. I was surprised that they were working, and since that time I was using this and did a little job with it. So they need a little more sorry, it's not the way, it's not what it looks like. It's let's just keep going. So those are the drills there. Over here, this is the Henry saw. Now this isn't the Henry that taught us about Walker Turner. This is another Henry, but it's a great story, and I really enjoyed meeting the people that sold this, later on gifted it to me off Craigslist. The Henry that owned this was born in 1898 and worked up in Baltimore, and he was big into this. Now I don't have this hooked up yet, but in time. I don't use these saws as much as these others, so because there's so much work right now, I have to put that kind of on the back burner, but it's really neat. Mr. Henry, when he made this, it's just really neat. This is wood that you're looking at. Excuse me. Look, I know what you're thinking, and like, you know, take a pencil, put it in the comments, but let's not talk about that now. I want to show you the tools. That's what we're here for. This stuff, it was here when I moved in. It was. So this sander, it's all working. That was another video. I didn't realize I made so many videos on the Walker Turners. But it's ready to go. It's a little noisy, won't turn that on. I've been using it, and it's working like a champ. So the other thing that's not Walker Turner is this Craftsman. What are these called? Oh, my mind. Well, you're putting so much pressure on me. I hear those comments you're making. It's not what it looks like. It's... Well, what about after a long day of farming, welding, car mechanicking, gardening, cutting grass, laying concrete in Arizona? Don't you think I deserve a little bit of, like, just a little? And I know when enough is enough. I don't have a problem. I don't really need to explain it. I know you mean well, but it's fine. Believe me, it's fine. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to listen. I wanted you to see these tools, and I appreciate you coming by, watching, and just look. There's the door. Don't let it hit you on the way out. These are my favorite because of Papa Henry, New York City. I'd like to see one of these guys ride around Nashville for a while, then head out to Texas to get some old carpet remnants, and then get there and they're all gone. Don't tell me they wouldn't want a cold one after a trip like that.